We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, entitled The Three Types of Masters, Part 2 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on April 28, 2024.
The third type of master is a neutral type, meaning they won't give you bad karma and they won't give you blessing either. Because that person just has enough merit and spiritual attainment to take care of him or herself in the world. Often those persons can only take care of themselves or maximum their relatives and friends and several generations. And their pet people, they have no more allowance to give anyone else who they're not related to. We are all related, but what I meant is who they're not related to in their lifetime. So this person will give you nothing. Well, better than giving you bad karma, huh? Okay? If somebody gives you blessings, it also means luck, fortune, happiness, and health, all kinds of things. The blessing is not limited only to spiritual elevation, okay? Yes. So if someone gives you real blessings, like from a true master, for example, then you are a very, very lucky person. You should be very, very grateful to God to have met that type of master, okay? Just remember, in everyday life, try to always think in a positive direction and try to remember God all the time. And remember your true master if you have one. If you don't have one, just remember God. Thank God for everything you have in your life, even bad things. Because sometimes bad things turn out to be good, to erase your karma, help you to elevate spiritually, or void something so that there's more space in your life, so luck and happiness and other fortunate elements will enter your life. Because if your life is full of bad things, full of negative expectations and negative karma from other people, then even blessings and fortune can also have no place to come in. There was a story about a master whom a disciple complained to. See, I had this and that problem. Where were you? You're supposed to protect me, to bless me, and you were not there. And I saw only some ghosts and some demons who came, and I was so scared. So the master said, I was standing outside of your door, but you invited all kinds of others into your heart and your prayers. Whatever you believe in, like the monks, the priests, who are not up to the standard to give you any blessing. You invited them and you pray to a local god, whatever you do, and I'm not invited. You forgot me completely. So I was just standing there waiting. There's not much I can do. Your house is full of others. So from then on, the disciple remember the master more. Yes. But even then, the master never leaves you. The master is always waiting, always eager to help you whenever feasible, or at least in the last breath of your life. The master will still try to help you. But please do not make yourself a bin of garbage, collecting all kinds of filthy, smelly, bad karma in it for yourself. Let the master, whomever you trust, have the chance to always be your protector. Yes? Because if you don't allow it, even the master also becomes helpless. That is the law in this physical world. In higher world, no such thing. It's automatic. Even in the astral world, if you have a master and believe in him or her, she or he will be there for you and continue to teach you the true teaching so that she can lift you up to a higher level in the future, once you graduate, because you couldn't be in a higher dimension if your inside concept is not being correct. You believe in things that you should not believe in, and you don't remember God very well, okay? You pray to any ghosts, any demons, instead of praying to God, instead of trusting God to help you. Lord Jesus said, "Blessed are those who do not see but believe." At least believe in God. Believe in the past, present, and future masters who help you, especially the present masters, because the present masters house all the blessings that are necessary to help you, because he or she is appointed to that job, okay? Just like the president is voted for, he became the president, and he will have a certain privilege, including he can forgive even criminals, and many of them too. Yeah. And now, the third type of person, I told you already that she's neutral to you. She won't give you anything, at least not bad things. Okay. The people you should be scared of most are the second ones, because not only they don't give you any good things, they take from you as well. In exchange for their bad karma, they take merit from you. They take as much as the karma allows. Yeah, that is the problem. Just like thieves, they come into your house and you are unaware of it. They don't bring anything to you. They will just take anything they can from you, anything they could carry, anything convenient, anything most valuable from your house they take. That is similar to the second type of people who take things from you, and you are helpless because you're not aware they're taking it even. You're not spiritually elevated enough to be even aware of blessings from God and from the Master to you. Not to talk about being aware of your valuable merit or your spiritual attainment being taken from you. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Of course, it depends on the individual who takes it. And it depends on your strength of spiritual attainment to protect yourself. If you don't have a master, you are very vulnerable. In India, since a very, very long time, people don't believe in a person who has no master. If sometimes they ask you if you have a master, you say, "No, I don't believe in any," then they will look down upon you. They don't even want to associate much with you unless they have to. One of the Sikh masters, Guru Amadas, he didn't have any master. And his acquaintances or relatives asked him if he had any master. He said no. And, they really were not very polite to him. Later on, he was shown the Sikh master at that time, and then he went and took refuge in the Sikh master. He was already 72 years old, but he'd been vegetarian all his life. So he took refuge in that present time Sikh master. He had done all his best with all his devotion. The whole world was just his master. He wanted nothing else. And he was very humble, very diligent in serving the master to the minutest detail. So before the master passed away, he bestowed the mastership mantle onto this old person, and he became a master at very old age already. This is an exception, okay? Mostly master has to be younger. Mostly you have to be younger in order to be accepted into the master's protective wing, so that you have more time to practice and to get used to a vegan or vegetarian diet. whatever the master prescribed. In the old times, some masters also ate vegetarian, meaning had some milk in their diet. Because in those times, milk was more harmless than nowadays. It didn't have chemicals or any harmful things in it. Nowadays, even traces of bird flu already enter into cow people's milk. You be careful.
Infected herds of dairy cows. The Food and Drug Administration says fragments of H5N1, also known as bird flu, has been found in 1 in 5 samples of pasteurized milk.
I'm telling you, vegan is the best. And even nowadays, vegan is also risky. Some of it contaminated by the neighbor's field or by the neighbor's fertilizer or neighbor's herbicide, insecticide or pesticide. In the old times, people treated the cow, people kindly, yeah? And they only use their hands to milk the cow or the sheep, people, yeah, or whichever animal people can give milk. They use their hands, gentle hands, to milk some milk, just enough for them to use. And the calves still continue to live with the mother until they're grown up and didn't need milk anymore. They make sure of that. Because they also needed more animal people later to give more milk, for example, or to plow the field, yeah, and to carry some burden for them. In the old times, we didn't have cars or didn't have a lot of cars. In some countries, they still do that. And so this kind of wholesome, healthy practice to tend the fields as well as to treat the animal people well is very, very, very good, very favorable to humans' health, the economy and environment. But nowadays, we overdo it. We are greedy and the population keeps growing. And we use machines to hurt the cow people, torturing them to take milk, and imprison them all day in such a little pen, sometimes chaining their neck and all kinds of stuff. You see it, you know it. This is utterly inhumane, cruel, and creates a terrible karma for everyone and the planet. And even if we lose this planet, lose everything we have, we can only blame ourselves. I hope we won't have to face this drastic tragedy, but who knows? Who knows? We all do our best, but it's not enough yet. I'm just hopeful and prayerful and trust in God and all the masters and all the noble and high beings in the universe to help us. But if our karma is too heavy, we can't do much. They cannot do much. Even the greatest master, even God cannot do much. Things have to take their course according to their construction, their mechanism. It's just like if your car is too old, and you don't take care of it well, sooner or later you have an accident or it just stops functioning altogether. So if you want that car to run again and you can fix it, you can go to the mechanic, then you drive carefully and you change the battery, change the engine almost completely, then your car can run.